So everyone, and welcome back to more FGO. Hello, Shanley. Hello. We're going to continue with this, and well, I think we are reaching Tomato's land. I think we are getting closer and closer to the ending of this. I am curious, and I am. Shanley, please. Yeah. Are you gonna help me? But God, but I'm so curious about how this is gonna go down. Did Caddock recruit Atlanta and everything? Cause yeah, sweetie. Cause after all, as they said, if we do our thing, this singularity, this non. Don't headbutt the microphone, Shang-Li. The Blue Yeti is not made for that. You silly cat. You silly beast. Ow, your claws are so sharp. Ow. Rip my share. Literally. And by doing that, this place will be fucked, right? That is not a good thing. If I don't imagine that completely different. Well, soon be in the vicinity of the capital. This should be the closer we can get without the opportunity detecting us. Beowulf, Billy, once we park the border, I would like you to find bike-ons for everyone to ride. It is imperative that you do so before daybreak. I'll have our master take a quick nap in the meantime. Miss Musashi, you and I will keep an eye on things here. Dude, I want to see this like Need for Speed. Yeah, nice drifting there, Vin Diesel. Alright, see you later. Give me regards, Sleeping Beauty. Master. Oh, you call me Sleeping Beauty? Thank you. I feel appreciated. I feel beautiful. So I'm on the beacon of duty too, huh? Yeah, alright, whatever. Seriously, I love Patsky. I really hope we can get him as a servant in the future. That would be so cool! And so nice. I think he is such an interesting... I was gonna say servant, but he's not. I really wish he was. But he is a very interesting and just generally good character, you know? I kind of like the idea how he's like, he wants to see us suffer. I mean, when you say it out loud like that, it is kind of awful. But when you take account for the world they are living in, there is a world that is literally like devoid of fun, pretty much, you know? It's a literally world where I would say, you know, way back, if you have watched Wall-E, you know, in where the captain, the fat captain is like talking about all of this, you know, because the robot, whatever it was called, I don't remember the robot, not Wall-E, but the evil ship robot thing, like talking, and this captain like, I don't want to survive, I want to live. And this is pretty much what they having here, you know. They are surviving but not living. They are surviving. That's literally what they exist. They exist just to survive. And when you say it like that, I mean, living and surviving is the same thing. It's not really. I mean, while of course we're surviving, but we're also living, you know, like, okay, we have our good times, we have our bad times, etc. We can be happy, we can be sad, etc. We're living, you know, we go through life. But the Yagas just surviving. We are surviving every single day. The strongest this side, whatever, you know. So yeah, I think that is kind of interesting. And wait, let's see. So yeah, I just check it so everything works, you know. But yeah, so I think that is kind of interesting to see and explain why Patsky's, you know, having this, like, I want to see, like, how can you be happy? Like, why can't we be happy? Like, well, what is wrong with us? Like, they don't have place for happiness. They only have place for survival. That is their, like, daily struggle. So, yeah, I think that is interesting. Don't worry, this will be easy. Okay, we'll be back soon. Alright, be careful everyone. Give me the biggest, meanest horse you can find. I'm gonna call it... Leif. Leif the horse. It's so cold, I can feel my breath actually freeze. Yeah, I'd be dead in no time if I weren't a servant. Man, it's beyond freezing out here, isn't it? Musashi, aren't you supposed to be on standby in the command room with Holmes? Oh, that? I slipped out when no one was looking. There's nothing for me to do in there anyway. Besides, I wanted to talk to you. Mind if I sit next to you? Is it gonna be one of these, like, important talks for Musashi? Mashu? You know, like, how she's been talking with certain characters in, like, every singularity at some point, you know, where they give her life advice and reason to continue growing and moving forward. You know? No, that's fine with me. Which I think is okay, because I think it's fun to see Musashi. Mashu Musashi, their name is too similar. I can't make a difference out of these two. I have no idea. You've been to America and other countries in the Northern Hemisphere, a number of places in the Southern Hemisphere and the tropics. Amazing! And I've only been in the Northern Hemisphere, you know, in Sweden. I've never been outside this fucking nation! I want to visit the world! But I don't have money. But exactly, we're in the tropics. Guam? Indonesia? Nope, it was actually Hawaii. It was really lucky break for me that they speak Japanese there. Was it the previous event? They even had an udon restaurant, Maru something or other. Marumba. Anyway, Hawaii was the best. I didn't get along too well with their goddess Pellet, but oh, it was. But we were good friends by the end. Wow, you're such a seasoned travel, Musashi. It's like you could rage shift anywhere and fit right in. You think? I mean, I'm always getting into some trouble, like when I have to dine and dash. Yeah, don't do that. But you seem to enjoy that kind of commotion and always find a way to overcome it. I really admire that. Yeah, I gotta go and dine and dash because Mashu adores that. Me, I could never hope to do that. I used to look forward to visiting also a place outside of Chaldea. But now the idea just fills me with dread. I thought I understood that reading about things and actually experiencing them were completely different. And yet I used to be able to fight, but now my shield feels unbelievably heavy. I'm finding myself scared of the people in this Lostbelt and how they live their lives. I see. So that's why you haven't been able to go out on the front lines. You know, Lana used to brag about you all the time. I remember once she told me, Mashu has the biggest titties I have seen. Which is a lie, because there are definitely chicks out there with bigger titties. And Mashu carries a big shield of responsibility. Okay. Whoops. I tapped down. Where is everything? Oh, there is the game. Mashu is the best shield in the whole world. There's no other girl in the world that trusts as much as her. Oh, well, that was close enough. Close enough. Wink, wink, nod, nod. And that's made meeting you kind of strange. I thought, what happened to the strong girl Lana always told me about? But now it all makes sense. I'm so sorry. I know I'm the only one relegated providing rare support. Ah yes, support my ass, Mashu. Please. That sounds weird. I didn't know I could be out there fighting as a servant. If only I could get out from under this fear holding me back. Well, fear can be a very strong grip about you, that for sure. So it's fear that keep you from fighting, huh? In that case, isn't it your hand? I mean, who in the right mind wouldn't be scared to risk their life in battle? That's not really something you should feel bad about, you know? And you mean you're scared too, Musashi? Even after seeing so many worlds and surviving so many incredible, impossible things? I didn't realize you thought me of some kind of unfeeling gorilla woman. Gorilla. Gorilla's awesome. I mean, sure, I love fighting duels, but I've never not been scared to risk my life.
Hell, when you get right down to it, the only reason I fight is at all is because it's all I know how to do. If there was something else I would be good at, or something else I wanted to do, I'd give up the whole duel thing in a heartbeat. I mean, the fact that I'm still drifting around aimlessly just goes to show I'm no more than a scoundrel who could never find a way to live. Find another way to live, but never mind that. For you it's different. You used to be able to do this and now you can't. Before you were able to give everything you had, but now it feels like you just don't have anything left to give. And that's right. There says it all. You guys have never had to fight battle where the whole world wasn't rooting for you.
You guys have never had to fight a battle where the whole world was not rooting. Wait, what? I mean, the world never actually rooted for us. If anything, they were fucking asses. And no one knew about it. When did the world root for us? Because it never did. Right? I mean, we had a few people in Chaldea, but that was pretty much it. But otherwise, you know, the Mage Association were like, yeah, you guys, you're not allowed to race shift. But with 70, and we don't give a fuck about that, because we are fucking assbags. And, yeah, so that's bullshit. You've never been in a fight where your opponent loathed you, but then despised you. Well, I'm pretty sure that have happened. And I mean, opponent loathed you? I mean, that happened all the time. Seriously. Even though what you were doing may have been the right thing, or if you were fighting to save countless lives from something terrible. This doesn't make sense to me, actually. When you get down to these sort of battles, they're all about making your problems someone else. And that always gonna make your opponents unhappy, no matter how it shakes out. And now you're here in this world of polar extremes, you never experienced that. It won't surprise you weren't having a hard time with it. Well, that makes more sense. This is a very different setting than normal. When you... Am I just misreading that? Probably I am. But yeah, it is definitely a different place. Now what should I do? Do I just need to shut my emotion off like some kind of machine? Is that how you overcome all the obstacles you had to face, Musashi? Not really. I don't care what my opponent's problems are. I just tell myself that everyone got their own stuff to deal with and that's that. I mean, that's true. So then if I end up cutting them down easily, that proves I was right and their battle's over. And if I can't do that, then they end up defeating me. It proves I was wrong and that was for my battle. That is a sort of good for nothing so much I am. So I guess what I'm saying is that I'm not really gonna be much to help you. I see, so I'm the only one who can solve my problems. Well, technically, but not everything either, you know. Not all either, you know. Support and people helping you it's crucial. So I can't help but think, are we really doing the right thing for this world's history and the Jago who live in it? That's a good question. Doing the right thing, Well, whatever you are or aren't, you're just gonna have to get past it. If it gets down to life or death choice, you'll find the answer pretty clear, pretty quick. That's when people start showing you who they really are. Still, your words are important and just as valid as anyone else, and you shouldn't be afraid to have them. That I can say for that I do agree with. The idea that like when people say, well, there's those that have it worse than you. Like, yes, of course there is always someone, but that doesn't mean that my worries are nothing. Maybe it's nothing for everyone else, but for me, my worries, my problems are my main concern. You know? It doesn't mean that I will ignore others' problems, of course. I care about lots of people and try to help them and the world. You know, but ignoring your own problems and all these bad things going on in your life and all that. I mean, for you, they're the biggest. You know, just because someone have it worse doesn't mean your problems are not existing. Just because someone else is happier than you doesn't mean that it's okay for you to be. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't be happy. You know, it's yeah, you know. All this time I thought I was wasting opportunities. Thinking about things is never a waste. If you actually did shut off your mind, that wasted you more than anything else you could do. Sure, there might be time when it seems like physically you got nothing left and you can't save anyone on your own. But there is nothing more exhausting than the constant feeling that you should be doing stuff when you can't. I mean, sure, some people end up so overwhelmed by guilt or indecision that they end up becoming a burden, but that's not you. You're the kind of person who turns all the fretting into your own strength when all's said and done, so please don't feel like you're doing something wrong by worrying about this sort of stuff right now. Worrying is just what you need to be doing. Trust me, people like you are some of the scariest opponent you can face. Musashi. Anyway, this is the sort of problem you can solve in a day, and in the meantime, you got me. And when we face even the terrible, I plan on repaying for all the help I got in Shimosa, haha, and then some. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of like when you delve into this kind of stuff. And it's kind of interesting because it reminds me of a friend of mine. Because talking about like when you had, as Musashi, Mashu, you know, she was able to fight and then she lost the ability to do that because mentally she lost it and all. And it's very scary and all. It reminds me of a friend that she always was very confident, you know. She had lots of confidence. She didn't hesitate and stuff like that, you know. She was very headstrong right there. But then she lost it. She got anxiety and stuff like that. And for her, it was incredible hard because she never had these problems before. And now suddenly she had it. A person like me, I never had confidence to begin with. So for me, I don't know the difference. So I always was like, you know, no confidence. So I didn't get worse. I was always bad. But for someone that had all that and then lose it, it's really, really hard to bounce back. But she did, luckily. But yeah, it is something when you lose that like confidence, you lose that strength. It's really hard if you had it once and then you lose it. Can be really, really hard to get it back. I just find that, I mean, it is interesting how we humans are, you know? How when we lose something like that, it can really, really hurt us. Because I'm lazy. Ah, Sari! 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 Slave the lotto. Oh, my lordy loo. Ooh, I'm gonna borrow Me Too's. Kiyoime! Oh wait, I already had a Casas here, so I might as well go with that. But yeah, so losing something that you have had for a long time, it hurts, it affects a lot. If you never had it to begin with, it doesn't hurt in the same way. I mean, as I said, I never really had confidence to begin with. I always be very low in that regard. So for me, it's like, how can I lose something I've ever had? Oh god. Hey, what are we doing? Chaldea had assembled a group of mages chosen for the aptitude for race shifting. Of these mages, Team A was head and shoulder above the rest. Kishtaria Vodima, the prodigy, is said to be the true successor to the Animosphere legacy. Kishtaria sounds very familiar. Ophelia Fermusolon, the modern-day Valkyrie. Scandinavia Peperoncino, a man so shrouded mystery as he's cheerful and well-liked. I kinda cool, but Scandinavia Peperoncino. It's like Italian Swede or something like that, or a Norseman. Like, it's me, Mario, in Norway. Beryl Gut, the major seemed more like a blonde in a gag. And yeah, from what... It looked like a fucking penis there, I'm just saying. What I was told about this guy is that he's really fucking nasty. I don't know what he's done, but from my understanding, that's the only thing I understand. Hakuta Hinako. Hakuta I can't say Hakuna Matata. I didn't know that song. Hakuta Matata. I can't even. The talented misanthropic engineer who somehow got along well with everyone. David Sem Void, a man who seemed like a whole in reality itself. Cool. And Mashu Kailat, the sole success of the Demo 7 experiment. So Kadok was not part of that in the beginning. I guess that makes me the 8th. Kadok, oh, so he was the 8th. Okay. Kadok Sem Lupus. I know how little I'm capable of, better than anyone. My magecraft is mediocre and my family history is practical, non-existent. Our bloodline only go back 200 years. Nothing worth being proud of. 200 years? That's more than my bloodline. I don't even know. I just know up to my grandparents. After that, I have no idea what my blood goes. And honestly, it doesn't really matter. I know I have Italian blood in me. And some like Anastasia, I think, from my mother's side, because she did one of these like blood DNA tests where, like, you know, where she's from and all that, and she was just a couple of percent from Italy and stuff like that. Very cool actually to see. I want to do that one day. But I was still chosen to be a master, not for my lineage or my spell work, but for the power I was born with. I already felt like I'd wasted my life, so hearing they needed my help was the greatest joy I could imagine. After I came to Chaldea and joined Team A, I think my pride and my inferiority complex positively exploded. Boom! Every single member was an absolute top-notch talent. Magicala was a test tube baby born and raised in Chaldea. She was more like another piece of equipment than a person. Ooh. At best she was on par with a homunculus. She may have had the same right as any human, but nobody had any expectation as far as personality or achievement went where she was concerned. A real mage like Vodimo must have thought just having Ram was good enough. I agreed, of course. Neither me nor David nor Akuta interacted with her more than was strictly necessary. Although I think Pepe the Frog, and Ophelia used to invite her to eat with them, since she was one of the girls. Belwell more than anything. Even so, Team A needed her. The other members all had abundance of strength beside their ability to ray shift. But not me. There was only one thing I had. All I grew was clean to the lucky coincidence that I just happened to be able to command high quality servants. Pepe looks like directly from Yo-Yo. Come on, that's no coincidence. Being good at other things doesn't necessarily mean you're the right person to restore humanity, you know? That's just true even if you're bad at other things. This is how it's supposed to be. Think about it. Destiny has practiced smashing your door here. Oh, what an image. Why does it seem like Destiny is a big person that is ready to fuck me up? Like, ready to be fucked by Destiny! Like, uh-oh. No! The only thing you, my friend, need to worry about is how to make you that Destiny yours. Once you do that, Kadok, you'll be well on your own. On your way. I have a pepperonis in our seems pretty neat. Me? Don't worry about me one bit. Destiny and I have always been on the outs. But you're just getting started. Think about it. The first line of protect for humanity itself. Who wouldn't dream about that? It's as close as any of us could get to being a real-life superhero, right? Then Pepe clapped me on the shoulder as if to tell me to shape up and stop feeling sorry for myself. Usually I don't like people invading my personal space, but for some reason I could never seem to get angry at him about it. He was right, I had to own this destiny, to swallow up the humiliation and bitter regrets I had leading up to this point. The most notable characteristic of casters
Well, that's hard for me to say, being the unparalleled genius among genius that I am. Mm-hmm. Twirled mustache, evil genius Da Vinci. But if I had to name something, I'd say castles are just as difficult to command as Berserk, but in a different sense, really. I mean, I'm one of the good ones, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? Wink wink nod nod, Kedok, eh? A true mage is so caught up in their own faults and crafts that they don't even see people as people anymore. So don't even think about asking one of the teachers you their secret. Your sense of magecraft will be so different, they might as well be from another dimension.
What are you doing behind the screen, Tifa? Ah.
Yeah, what are you doing? Are you disturbing me? I need to wash you up. Oh, yep, that figures. But even so, I still go with a caster. I did after they learn to supply themselves with magical energy first. I step into the coffin, doing my best to deal with the feeling of my own mind becoming undone. Soon, my journey to restore humanity will begin in the little Japanese town of FUUUUUUUU. I was good about it, but all she has to say was there was nothing special. Maybe so, but still, there gotta be something going on there. I can't let my guard down.
Oh my god, Cat. You are really... You really don't have much space here, you know? Tifa, Chunk. She is so chunky.
He is such a chunker, man.
Now the time to show everyone what I could do to prove that I was chosen for a Ja, Tifa.
So much for that.
It was all meaningless. Somewhat, I can actually relate to Kadok so much, because I have like the same effing, like, depressed outlook on life. Like, you know, like, oh, I can do this. No, I can't. I'm gonna get fucked. They're going well? Haha, what's gonna happen now? Ja, Tifa. Kadok have his stuff, doesn't he? He's a cute cat. Yeah. Ja, Tifa. Ja. Kadok is dying and I'm petting Cat here, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm savage like that. Ja, Tifa. He's so cute, oh my god, I love them. Well. My life was stolen from me before I had a chance to prove how useful I could be. I didn't even get to take the first step. I would do so. Still, at least now, it would be over. No more of this inferior complex shit that told me all my life. Or at least that is what I thought. Dude, in many ways, that is something I can relate to so badly. And it's really bad. Because that's how I feel like, you know, when I was at most depressed and have lots of suicidal thoughts and stuff like that, I was literally was, you know, thinking about ending my life. I was literally like that, you know, like, well, if I end now, I don't need to think about all this anymore. This doesn't need to haunt me, you know, I can get over with this. And it is a really awful feeling when that really hits. Now, of course, I'm much better, even if I'm still not completely healed. I will probably never be completely healed. But it is something that really destroys you from the inside, your brain. I mean, it doesn't matter, like, if you haven't been through it, and I really hope you haven't, some of you probably have, and some have probably gone through similar things. But when your mind is breaking down and you like that, it is little you can do, and it's effing awful. Queen? No? Ah, okay, so yeah, we go through the singularities.
Why is only... Ah, finally a dude. Only waifus. Now the husbandos appears. This age she saved humanity. A single, completely ordinary girl, the very bottom of the barrel. Crude because we just need to fill a quota. We just happen to be the only one to survive the explosion. She got to take the state that was meant to be ours and accomplish something so great that no one could ever deny her worth. Normally I could just ignore that. I could just tell myself not to compare myself to anyone else and just let it go, normally. But when I heard that, I was overwhelmed by the strongest jealousy I'd ever felt in my life. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's just not fair. Man, oh god. I mean, I'm pretty sure, had it been that our character been like a very prominent, super awesome, like Vodima level kind of mage, I don't think he would have felt so much, but since we are like pretty much as him, like him, you know, we are very weak. I can imagine that it really hurts. That could have been me. I could have done everything she did. I could have done it better. Circumstances change confirmed. I have a proposal for you, chosen one. An offer those of you who were cast aside. The glowing butthole of the universe is talking to me. No! I heard a voice that wasn't my own. A voice so calm, so dispassionate. In such stark contrast to the gravity of what I had to say. If you desire acclamation, then choose rebirth. If you desire indolence, then choose eternal sleep. It begs no different to God. What kind of choice is that? And living being would value the survival above anything else. The other 6 all made the same choice, so then each was given a territory and a heroic spirit. I have descended upon this world from another. The tree of emptiness will reset this world. From there it will create new mythology. Crush proper human history. Construct new gods with your own hands. I call this fuck you god. A very rude god. Create laws that are capable of accepting me. Hey, accept me. My territory, my Lostbelt. Was the 21st century Russia where even the devil still rules supreme. The cause of some was Anastasia and Nikolai. Okay, wait, he's talking now. Ugh, that's so dumb. The tragic the descent. Oh man, I'm fucking everything up now. I'm mixing around with all the fucking accent, the voices I do. And the lost to bear its legacy. But things here can't stay like this. The way of life here is completely at odds with the rest of the world. The younger life cycle is slowly but surely speeding up. And that broken excuse for what Tsar. He's planning on invading the other Lostbelt without letting the tree of emptiness take root. That can't ever happen, so I'm going to take him out. I'm going to put an end to this century-long reign and save Russia from his tyranny. Not for the Yagase, but for hers. I don't mind either way. Well, no, I suppose that's not true. I hate them. I hate those innocent humans who killed me. Nonetheless, I'm human. I'm a Romanov. I'm not even a terrible. So even though I shall always carry this hatred, I never can lower my guard for as long as I live. I will unite this Russia and see what it enjoys, and see that it enjoys peace. That's both the Romanist wish and our solemn duty. When she said that, she looked every bit as the empress she aspired to be. Fine with me. If that's what she wants, I'll do everything I can to make it happen. I'll use anything I get my hands on and trample on anything that stands in my way. I'll even figure out a way to do something about even a terrible who lives up to his name in every way. If he finds out what I'm up to, he'll have me brutally tortured and see me die for the second time in my life. But I don't mind dying again. At least it won't be as miserable as my first death. Alright, Karok. It's time to make a stand. Time to grit your teeth and face your fears. Remember, everything you're doing is for this world. Tifa, don't get stuck there. Man, why
don't need to make it so oh, fucking damn. Kadok, man. I like Kadok. God, and I mean, just the fact that he do this for this Russia, or rather for Anastasia, is like, oh my god! You're gonna hurt my feels. I'm surprised you let me live. I imagine Kadok wants to keep as many servants around as possible. And Tifa is like, what are you doing, cat? Why are you walking back and forth behind the screen like that? Yeah. He has his own ambitions and his own mountains to climb. The more pawns at his disposal, the better. I remember something now. Back when you fiddled with my memories, you told me you would let me see Amadeus. I said that, did I?
Shut up, Daddy. I don't trust you. I don't like you.
At the time, I thought that meant Amadeus was on proper human history side, but it wasn't. He was nowhere to be found among their ranks. They hadn't even seen or heard of it from him. He's not here in Jaga Moscow, nor is he with the rebels. Is that he was never summoned here to Russia in the first place? No, that's not right. He was here at one point, I'm sure of it. In which case... Oh, I see you eliminated all the logical possibilities there. Very well. I suppose that must mean the time is indeed right. Yes, we were keeping the great prodigy here. We even took you to his room once.
You nani?
You were in fact the one who wished for this. To be honest, I'm reluctant to open old wounds like this, but if it is what you want, I'm an honor bound as a man of God to comply. I'm a man of God. Celery, the man in grey, who's willingly cast aside his own sanity. Allow me to unlock the memories you overwrote of your own accord. Come, the time for the requiem is upon us. Nani?
Well, Tifa, my lucky cat, I'm petting you right now. Giving me luck, my hand a little bit luck. Maybe I should have you up here when I'm rolling gacha or something. Right, think this hill will we get off?
Got it. Go out there and give him hell.
I'll damn well try. Yo. Guess it's adios. Good luck taking down even the terrible. I'll meet you all later, cause that's assuming I come out of this alive. Pinky promise! Pinky promise! Well, this is downright embarrassing.
Why do I sound like a donkey? I mean, I'm sure I'm a jackass, but still.
And seriously, I will make sure I'm there when you face off with a tyrannical bastard.
Well, this is it. The moment of truth. We got no idea what we're in for. But we're gonna do it's now or never. No prep, no practice. Gotta say, you don't seem too phased.
Not with all you guys here to help me.
Well, now this is kind of embarrassing, huh, Lady Musashi?
Can't let her down now, can we?
I know that. Come on, let's do this thing! Charge!
It's almost time. Anything you want to say?
No.
You look troubled, having second thoughts, feeling caught between a rock and a hard place. In doing this, I'm betraying the future. No, you're not. We're the one who's been betrayed. I just want to show her that her actions have consequences. And if she has any conscience, I want her to make amends. Deep down, you know we're in the right. So you want me to bear this shame? You can call it shame if you want. Me, I think you should be proud. Right. Can we really be sure she come? She must know she has a great disadvantage. She will come, I'm sure of that.
I always come, baby.
Her actions to date speak for themselves. If we're going to do this, I want to turn the tables on everything, all at once. Right, Wizardbron?
Oh yes, I suppose it was quite a thrilling story of a much wronged underdog emerging triumphant. At least as far as you are concerned.
Why is everyone going against me? You're supposed to be my friends. Yo, Tifa. You're so... Oh god, you're so fucking cute. I love you. Yeah. But Visibron is... yeah. You're wrong about that. There's nothing thrilling about this for me. This is a simple demonstration. I'm going to prove once for all that I can do everything she can and more. I see. Well then, this is goodbye. It's time I meet back up with Lana after all.
Cowardly, sensitive, bold and cunning. I must say, Mama is certainly anything but dull.
Wait, so Visibron is on our side? Yay! I'm only third rate at best. I can't leave any stone unturned.
Well, if it's any consolation, I don't dislike the self-deprecating side of yours.
I'm not being self-deprecating. I'm just being honest.
If Koinskaya were still here, I would have her keep an eye on all the key points. But look like that little minx isn't in Russia anymore.
What is Koinskaya for one?
I suppose she decided early on that we weren't worth her time.
Fine with me. I'm used to being written off. I go ahead and announce that execution is about to begin. That way we'll know exactly where they will show up. Nani was that?
I have a report to make.
Then you can make it to me. I speak for the Tsar. You must not trouble him, no matter what the circumstances may be.
Yes, your Imperial Highness. A servant has appeared in southwest Jaga, Moscow. He's attacking every oppressnik in sight.
Master?
You said a 7, so there's only one of them?
Yes, sir.
Then it's just a diversion. Ignore him.
We can't do that. We oppressnik have sworn to kill anyone who defied the Tsar. That is the whole sole reason for our existence.
Alright, I get it. And just make sure you deal with this quickly. Do not wake the Tsar up, no matter what. Blech.
Yes, sir.
That could have gone a lot better.
You truly are a glass half empty type, aren't you?
Well, the Oprishniki are damn near invincible. They should be able to handle a single servant. If they use the emergency prerogative, it won't be too long before they send his head rolling. NANI?! That sounds scary. Gotta reload. Whew. Damn it, how many does that make now? I lost count. You should have like one of these. Maybe it was closer to 300. Man, damn good thing I'm a servant. If I weren't for the whole limitless ammo thing I got going on, I'd be down using my fists on harsh language at this point. But talking of limitless things, look like there's no end to this Oprishniki either. Dun, dun, dun. I know bad at guerrilla warfare, but this is a tall goddamn order. Hey y'all, don't you suppose you mind giving up and skedaddling anytime soon, would ya? Let's see, I got 2 at 1 o'clock, 3 at my 7, and another 1 at my 4. Alright, Bill, just take a deep breath, whistle a little tune, and make sure your gun hands steady. Poo, 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 pah! Almost forgot, there's something else I want to ask y'all.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers!
Damn it, I missed one. Ooh, you little.
He kicked his ass.
Hunting like a damn dog here. I get the feeling I must have done sort of thing plenty back in the Wild West of water being scarce as it was. Damn it, that's smarts. Don't know what I was thinking going on this alone. I'm an idiot, plain and simple. Still. I'm the only outlaw around these here parts. If the odds were against me, I wouldn't be me. That said, this ain't no picnic. Don't know that I can take them alone anymore.
And then the rest of the Jaga rebels appears.
I wonder if all that nonsense Da Vinci was going but could really help. Aw. Do you mind if I tinker with your gun? Where'd that come from? See, I'm a genius with the peer in history. Oh my god, Tifa. I'm gonna help you down. Oh god. You're such a big baby. Oh god, you're so big. Oi, oi, oi. Yo. Ja, she's in my lap right now. Oh my god, Tifa. Ja, you big shankers. Oh my god. So much fur. Oh god.
See, I'm a genius without peer in history, but I still can't do anything with a weapon that were forged by gods and legendary smiths. After all, weapons like that have their origin in mystics from time long before my own. Of course, that doesn't stop some cheekish hero spear from modifying other weapons, but that's a topic for another day. At any rate, your thunder ray comes from a symbol line, so I can work my magic as if we're on it for you. And as luck would have it, the particular model is a rare find. Cool. Mass production may have succeeded standardizing the quality of most goods, but every now and then the exceptions still manage to sneak through. As luck would have it, that weapon of yours just so happened to be one of the finest spacemen anyone can hope for. But without help from a genius like me, that's all I'll ever be. Gotta say, I'm mighty fond of the weight and balance of my gun as it is right now. Yeah. Probably should not tinker too much with it, maybe. No, you only think you are. Let me have a look at it. Trust me, you will be glad you did. By the time you're through with it, you'll be able to shoot through anything and everything. These magic bullets really do wonders. The only catch is you'll need to be ready to handle this modified gun's kickback. You ready to raise your spear to origin and another rank?
You gonna become a 4-star? 4-star Billy? Awesome.
There's only one way to activate it. Concentrate, overcome, and keep on moving. Look like the limits beyond the limits. Have for lighting that lights beyond.
Row, fight the power. Taking top of.
Set your sight on the rise and keep running. Mount your horse and head straight for glory and destruction. Alright. Let's sell this oprishniki.
Cool anime death. You know, like.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that gun.
Turned out the might bigger than I thought, but the grip still feels good as ever. Heavier now though, but I suppose to improve the balance I've set that really nice. On top of that, it got 3 times the destructive power. Now that's what I'm talking about. Alright then, oprishniki. Y'all better not be coming around here thinking I'm the same old Billy kid you've been kicking around all this time. I ain't. Now show me what you got, you jello-bellied shits. I gun you down to 1,000 if I got to.
That's awesome. I like that.
Confirming Marcellano's coordination. Confirming infiltration into Jagamosk. Seriously, it makes me really happy when they do that. Like, we get to see, like, badass Billy. Hello, Tifa. And, you know, seeing all of that. That's good stuff. You're coming loud and clear on our end. Beowulf, do take good care of our master.
Where's Mashu?
Oh yes, that goddess of getting treated of ancient is you. She can transform into a servant. Give no close fear to enemy territory. There's no telling when they might be trying to attack the border. Some suggest you go and prepare for battles, just in case. Even if she can't fight on the front lines, she can at least stand in front of me and hold the shield. Ha ha!
What the?
Gordolf! Why would they be like that? I have all you know is a perfectly reasonable plan.
Pardon me, Gordolf, but I suggest you keep an eye on the mountains to the north of Jagamosk. Now, no, Gordolf is right. Mrs. Caroline is receiving a tune-up of so from Miss Da Vinci as we speak. Miss Caroline was most insistent upon it. She said she wished to fight a servant in the event or circumstance called for. You mean you know and let it happen? Please don't glare at me like that. This happened after you left for Jagamosk. If all goes well, there should be no issue whatsoever, so please focus your effort on rescuing Miss Atalante. Personally, even if she is able to transform again, I still have no plans to include her in our combat ranks. Nor do I have any intention of sending a servant out to the front lines when her output has dropped so dramatically. I will only send one in there if I'm certain they are capable of seeing their mission through. Even if that means stopping her from rushing to your aid while you're in a dire predicament. Do you understand? Then do please focus on the task at hand, Miss Lano.
I'm not going to add to her burden.
Very good. Then let us consider the current situation. Since we still have some time before Miss Atalante is scheduled to be executed. Bill and Beowulf's fighters have begun their diversion. Oh, so they are fighting already. Hey, oh yeah. They would stand. Oh yeah, that's true. They would be outside. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. I forgot that. There are fewer Prishniki here in the capital than we had foreseen, though there are still quite a lot. Now, is there anything particular that stands out to you? Well, the big penis-sized pillar in the background. It's actually a little warm here. It is? How would I notice? They say that Tsar's power keeps a blizzard from raging too hard in the capital. There's some truth to that. This part of Russia a lot nicer to live in. I don't see many onlookers. Maybe they're a little afraid of the Prishniki? Once the Prishniki begin fighting, I imagine any crowds that gather to watch won't stick around for very long. The problem is, well, the most urgent problem, I should say, is the enemy's servants. Of them, we must be especially aware of one particular. No, not the priest, nor Konskaya, nor Anastasia, nor even the Terrible. It is in fact the Minotaur. His position will determine our opening gambit. Oh yeah, is he still around? Now then.
I saw the Goddard mage not long ago. This may be rude of me, but old-fashioned humans really do have such interesting faces.
Let be known that the leader of the rebel army is to be executed by beheading. Unfortunately, as we don't have a guillotine here, we'll be doing something special for this execution. Farewell, Atlant, leader of the rebel army. Well, this is fortunate. It would seem luck is on our side. Well, she get executed by the Minotaur. I mean, that means that Minotaur is busy, I guess. Our first, most pressing order of business is to rescue her. To do that, it's imperative we not get separated. What? Therefore, we should be in our next course of action be. Right. All we need is get close. Asterius may have some measure of intellect, but from my own observation, the Minotaur does not. Don't be mean to Fluffy boy. Which means that a plan which would never work on the former should succeed on the later. This makes him the perfect target. Are you ready, Lano? Okay, deeper. Well done. As you have proven time and time again, you're always at your best when matters are at the worst. I'm pretty sure it's because I have no other choice.
Alright, let's charge in head on.
Sounds good to me. Musashi heading out.
So you're just going to barrel in there with no plan at all. That's insane. Damn it. Maybe you should think about getting out of here. I will, once I get a little closer. What? See, I knew they'd show up. I wouldn't last 2 seconds if I got caught up in a servant battle, so I'm gonna get out of here. Atlanta, it's time for you to make your choice. I don't care which one you go with myself, but if you want to save the Yag here, you know what to do.
Stay back, Master of Chaldea.
Oh no.
Alright, Patsuki, I think it's time you skedaddle. You just find somewhere to hide and sit back and enjoy the show.
You don't have to tell me. I'll go find a hiding place right now.
So you are here. This time I'll eat you for sure. Rah!
Is that so? If you think you can handle me, then just take your best shot. And then I would fucking die laughing. At the same time, be like, fuck. If when he said it, like, give me your best, and then Asterius like literally like throw one of his axes and kill Pio like instantly. Like, God damn it! But I should warn you, not even Drag was able to choke me down. Yeah, that's gonna be. Whew. Oh wait, shit. Are gonna be a single target battle again? No. I'm gonna suck. Oh man, but I do really like that we get to see like Bill and all that, you know, and being a bit badass and all that. Really makes me happy. Let's go with that. But yeah. I wondered what Atalanta will do if she will join our cause. Covering fire. Ah, cool. That's pretty neat. Though it really makes me wonder, like, how is this gonna work in the big scale? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Atalanta do decide to stay on their side. I mean, after all, she have no bond to our world, so to speak. So in that regard.
Ow! Why do you need to hurt her?
That's mean. But yeah, so I wonder if it's gonna go. Pew pew pew. Nah, crit.
Big user crits! Like it.
My God,
That is some big horns. That's very big horns.
he is big and horny. You could say that again. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna fucking... And everyone have AoE A... Why does I always ending up like this? I'm not entirely... You know what? I'm actually gonna pop these, because last time he fucking wrecked me, because he did so effing much damage. I'm gonna play. Oh my God. Please, one-shot this bastard. I really hope I don't need to do both crystals, so to speak, like punching through one and then I need to deal with the other one, like so much HP. Man, I do so little damage, single target. Fucking of course I pick. Oh yeah, let's pick non-single target AoE. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. I made a mistake. Damn. Why did it? Hey! The game crashed! What happened? But it still played the sounds! What the fuck is going on? Nox Stimulator just died, but it's still... Oh, you piece of fuck!